Hey everyone, welcome guys. This is our beginners class, So I am going to share my screen and I want to do something a little different this evening. Hey Dean, welcome Dean. Welcome. All right. All right. So what I wanted to do, since the equity markets are moving, right? Stock markets made a nice move up. I wanted to go through that and wanted to go over some opportunities. All right. And so, what I would like to do is for the beginners class, want to take a look at stocks that you guys are looking at. All right. And then I'm going to give you guys some opportunities. All right. Whether you're trading any of our systems or not. All right. I want to give you guys some opportunities to trade. All right. So, welcome everyone. Welcome. All right. So, what I would like to do is, and as I go through this, just ask any questions. Okay. Um, and we'll go through. What I would like to do is, as long as these equity markets are moving higher, I want to try to incorporate this throughout um, the classes. All right. Before we start, Dean, do you guys have any questions? You guys have any questions for me before we start? Or anything in particular you guys want to go over as far as new traders?
Hi, Mr. David.
Hello. Hey,
How you
Solomon.
doing? Yes,
Good,
sir.
good. How are
Yeah,
you?
I'm doing well, sir. So, is technology back up on market sector?
You said technology. What about
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Are they back up like blue?
Technology. Okay, we'll take a look at that. All right. I
Thank you.
wasn't aware that it changed. Did it change?
I thought like we didn't have a lot of technology trading as at yesterday.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll take a look at that. We'll do that now. Hey, Betty. Welcome, Betty. Welcome, Betty. Okay. All right, Dean. Okay. All right. So let's take a look. Technology. Let's see here. Technology. Where is technology? Right here. Um, oh, it's doing okay. It's holding. It's blue. It's up 20. And it's
Oh,
right here. Yeah, it's breaking resistance, so it's
oh,
doing
okay.
well. Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. David.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Um, Now, last night we had talked about, and pay attention to this, right? Pay attention to this. You guys remember last night, and what you guys want to do too? Take pictures of this stuff, right? Take pictures of this, especially as new traders, right? Because from as we go through these markets every day, it you know, um, you might not remember the state of the market, so it's good to take pictures, right? And so that when you go back, right, you can go back, you can see the progression, all right, and what's happening. And especially as new traders, we want to do that. And you want to spend some time, screen time, right? Some time watching the charts, paying attention to how the markets move, how they rotate. All right. Especially initially. After a while, right? After a while, you don't need to spend as much time looking at the screens. But initially, we want to do that. And this is a good example here. We looked at this monster stock tracker, right, where we track the stocks, right? So this is biotech, and then this is technology. All right. And if you guys noticed yesterday, we said we saw where the majority, Hold on 1 second. All right. We said the majority of these stocks, right? The majority of these stocks, if you guys remember, right, from about here down, all right, so from about, oh, come on. It's not working for me. Come on. Oh, it's not working. From about here down, they were all red, guys. All red. All right. They were all red. All right. And same here. From about here down, they were all red. All right. Now, you guys remember what I said? What did I say about that? You guys remember what I said about that? Why they were all red and down yesterday? You guys remember? You guys remember why they were down yesterday? I said there was about 90% of the stocks here. They were all down yesterday.
VIX was going higher and futures.
No. Mm-mm. Well, the market was down, right? The Dow, the market was down. I think over 200 points yesterday, right? So a lot of times, as new traders, we don't pay attention, right? We just focus on the stock and not what's happening, right, in the Dow, S&P, Nasdaq, and yes, Solomon, the VIX too, right? The VIX, right? But the market was down. Market was down, and guess what? About 90% of your stocks were down, right? So 90% of the stocks were down here, biotech and technology here yesterday. And guess what? Market was up. Dow was up today. All right, up nicely today. And guess what? Large percentage of the stocks here are now up. All right, they're now up. So following the direction, this is important because a lot of times as new traders, right, we think that we are doing something wrong, right? The stock goes against us, right? And that we are doing something wrong. Okay. If we pay attention, right, to those sectors, those indexes, right? And if you're on the right side of the trade, right, you'll get you'll get very lucky, right? So we can get extremely lucky just by being on the right side of the trade. All right. So right side of the trade, the market is up. Guess what? Right? Buy signals, right? Market's moving higher. Guess what? A large percentage of your stocks will also move up with the market. All right. So I know, like Dean, you mentioned fundamentals, right? Fundamentals. That's not even a concern, right? That's not even a concern. All right. Because we saw, and that's a good example. We saw yesterday markets down, right? It was quite the opposite. We had about a few stocks like these that were up. All the rest of these were red. All right. So could have had great fundamentals yesterday. Guess what? Market went down, the stocks went down. Okay. So that's important. That's important to pay attention to. All right. So that was a good example. That was a good example. All right. You guys should notice that a lot of the stocks, right, from that accumulation phase, from that markup phase, right, break of resistance buy signal, that they are breaking out, right? They are breaking out, right? Hey, Imani, welcome, Imani. All right, welcome. All right, so they're breaking out. What are you guys in any trades? What picks are you guys are in? What trades are you guys in? What stocks are you guys in? Betty, are you in any stocks? Are you in any stocks? Um,
Mara,
which one, Solomon?
MARA.
MARA. All right, let's take a look at that. All right. All right. You still in it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Betty, you're looking at LAC. Okay, LAC. All right. All right, Solomon, let's talk about this.
Okay, sir.
Okay. All right. What do you notice? What do you notice with your stock here? What do you notice? You notice anything?
Not sure.
Well, let's do this, right? Let's go here. Let's go back here. I just want you guys to think, right? I just want you guys to think. All right. And Imani, that's fine. If you're not trading, that's fine. Just learn from this, right? All right. So, Solomon, what do you notice here?
Mm. Is that
What do you
GTHX?
What's that?
Is that GTHS?
No, no. That's what's
Oh,
here.
the
Here.
sectors. All right. I think. Let me see.
What do you notice just from looking at the screens here? We just went
Bio,
over.
biotech and tech.
Okay, but what else? Were they up or down for the day?
They're up.
They're up, and they're up by quite a bit, right?
Yes, sir.
Several of them are up. All right, so let's go back now to your stock here. All right, what do you notice now with your stock?
Uh, actually coming down, getting close to support.
Well, it's weak, right?
Yeah.
It's weak. So look here. MERA. And these are little things we want to pay attention to. Okay, so MARA. So it's down. It was down today, 0.42%. Okay, it
Yeah.
was down today. So market's up, but your stock is down. All right. So market's up. A lot of these stocks did well, but your stock is down. All right.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What do you think that means? Just as a new trader coming into this, what do you think that means? Okay, Betty, we'll take a look at that. It shouldn't be weak. Your stock here should not be weak. It should not be retracing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, yesterday should have been a day for it to pull back, right? So It pulled back here yesterday. That's expected because the market was down. All right. And it was down again today. That's not good. Okay. That's not good. So just pay attention to it. Okay. Because if it was strong, right? If they were holding it, it should have gone up. All right. So I'm going to go through a few of them here. So you see here. So we want to look at the other, and this is what sector, Solomon? What sector is it in?
I guess it's in biotech.
Is biotech.
Oh, healthcare. Yeah, somewhere in healthcare or biotech, one of them.
Okay, so if we go here, this is just a way to look at your position relative to the sector. And what you guys want to do is you could have, especially if you're using heat seeker, put the whole group, put a lot of stocks in there, track those stocks so that your stock is supposed to go with the group. All right. It's supposed to go with the group. If not, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. All right. So where is it here? I'm trying to find it. Okay, so here are all the biotechs here that we're tracking. Okay, but if we go here to heat seeker, and Betty will take a look at LAC in a minute. All right, so here's your biotech, healthcare biotech here. Let's take a look at that, at the price action. Okay, so we're just gonna go through this, Solomon, and look at the price action. Okay, look what they're doing. All right, so that's the first one there. Don't worry about the symbol. We're just looking at the stock. All these, that's healthcare, biotech here. You see this one moved up? All right, look at the candles right here. All right. This one moved up. And this one held. This one held. This one moved up. This one moved up. This one held. Moved on a little bit. This one held. This one held. This one held. This one actually moved up a little today. This one moved up. This one held. This one held. This one moved up. This one moved up. And this is medical equipment. No, this is biotech. There's another biotech here. GTHX that moved up. So you noticed that?
Yeah, I saw that one yesterday.
Yeah.
I closed it yesterday.
You in this one?
Yeah, I closed it yesterday.
You closed it?
Yeah.
Why did you close it? Why did you close it?
No answer.
No answer. No answer is a good answer.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
No answer is a good answer. All right. So, right. Okay. So let's analyze it then. All right. Let's talk about this because we need these trades, right? We need these trades because this right here, MARA. All right. If you were going to close a trade, this should have been the one. Now, I'm not saying that you should have closed it. All right. You still don't have an exit. You don't have a white candle. I mean, this can bounce tomorrow, right? And start making highs. All right. But it is a concern. Just pay attention to that. If the market is up, your stock should be up. It should be up. All right. If the market is down and it's down, okay, hey, that's market's down, that's understandable. If the market is down, I just want you guys to think, All right. If the market is down and your stock is up, if the market is down for the day and your stock is up, that's really good. That's really good. It's really strong, right? It's going against, it's bucking the trend, right? So keep that in mind. All right. So I would watch this. I would watch it. Okay. And to see if you get a white candle. If you get a white candle, all right, really pay attention to it. Okay. You've got support about right here. So if it breaks that previous resistance, which is now support, um, keep an eye on it because it could do this. It could do this. It could do this. Okay, it really should have made a move up. All right, so just don't close it. All right, follow the rules. You got green candles. Follow the rules. Right, even if you get a white candle, just hold on to it, but watch it. Okay, watch it. Okay, let's go back here. Because as new traders, we want to build good habits. Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask you again. All right. Let's talk about this. Right. This is the way we learn. All right. Why did you get out of this trade? Why did you get out of this trade? Was it to take profits? Was it because you were scared that it might go down? Was it because why? There has to be a reason why.
I guess I remember right now. So the whole market sector yesterday, and I was in probably multiple positions I could follow. So I was closing up so I could you know pay attention to a few of them.
Okay. When did you what time did you close this one out? What time
Before
of
the
the
end
day?
of yesterday.
You closed it out. Oh, yes, not today. You closed it out
No,
yesterday.
yesterday. Yeah,
Oh, you closed it out yesterday. Okay. How many positions? How many positions do you have?
it was options, 5 contracts.
Oh, okay. 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 All right. Um, okay. Okay. So you will okay. All right. Okay. As new traders, and as traders in general, we're going to start on Mondays. Thanks to Dean. Dean had mentioned, David, hey, I notice we don't spend a lot of time on money management. All right. And we get a lot of good ideas from our traders. A lot of what you guys see right here, all the systems, right? Even the training classes, all of that came from feedback from our traders. All right, because you guys are out there, you guys are the ones that are trading every day. All right, we can't implement everything, right? But there are certain things that make sense, right? That we can implement. Okay, and money management. When Dean mentioned that, right, I was like, you know what? Um, Something that I hadn't. We talk about, right, managing your risk and all of that, right? But I think I think it'll be great to have an evening where we spend some time on um, money management, risk management. Okay, so moving forward on Mondays, so we have a Q&A, so we'll incorporate money management, risk management in that class. Okay, so Solomon, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing your trade. All right. And
Hi,
thanks for
sir.
being honest. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because, we can all learn from that. Okay. When we trade, whether we are new traders and we're going to, when we do the money management on Mondays, okay, We are going to be very, very. Um, I want you guys to trade like how a professional trader would trade, which is right trading the right size. We really should be trading about 2%. All right, 2% of our total capital on any given trade. All right, so 2% of 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 our given capital in any in 2% of our total capital. All right, in any trade, in an individual trade. All right, and why do you think that's a good idea to do 2% and not 20, 30, 40, 50%, which is what we tend to do sometimes? And I'm not saying that you did that, Solomon. All right. That's what we normally do, right? We'll put 20, 10, 20, 30% on one trade. All right, on one trade. And why do you think we do that as traders? And I have done it. I have done it many times. We all do it. All right. Why do you think we do that? Anyone? Anyone? Why do you guys think we do that? We trade, right, 20, 30% of our account and not 2%, which we really should be doing, trading 2% of our account. Anyone? Well, Solomon, let me ask you, why do you think we do that? Why do we trade? Why do we overtrade? Why do we overtrade? There's got to be an answer. Why do we overtrade? Betty, how about you? Why do we overtrade? No one has an answer. Well, it's greed, right?
Greed.
What's
Yeah.
that? It's greed, right? We want to
Greed.
make money
Yeah.
right away, quickly, right? Right? What's the problem with that?
Yeah.
What can happen with that? What can happen? What can happen with that?
Lose it all.
You can
Lose it
lose
all.
it all. Yeah, lose it all, right? Right? All right. Okay, Betty, to minimize potential losses. All right. What's the perhaps the biggest problem with that? What's the biggest problem? What's the biggest problem with that? Guys, help me with the background noise there, please. What's the biggest issue with that? Right? We don't stay in the trade. Right? Think of it like this. Right? If we're trading 10% of our account, all right, 10%, all right, 20%, and that might not even be an individual trade, right? That could be just we overtrading the whole account. It's even worse. It's even worse when we trade more than 2% on an individual trade, right? So that trade has to work out. All right. All right. That trade just has to work out. Think of that pressure now, right? So we put in all that pressure on one trade to work out. All right. And we know that that trade might not work out. Right? There's no guarantee that right that trade, there's nothing that says that that trade has to work out. All right, but we put in so much faith in that one individual trade. All right. So what was a potentially great trade here, right? Now we're out of it because, right, because we overtraded the account. Okay. So, and this will happen to all of you guys, right? Just like it did with Solomon, right? It's gonna happen to Dean. It's Betty. It's gonna happen to you. All right, Imani. It's gonna happen to you guys. It's happened to me. All right. So what we want to do, and I know when we start trading, as new traders, right? We want to get in there quickly. We want to make money quickly. I know. I totally understand. All right. But, and even with, not just with new traders, with professional traders, there are professional traders that blow up accounts all the time. They've been trading for 10, 15, 20 years, right? They over leverage and they blow up accounts. It happens all the time. All right. What we want to do, we want to spread that risk out. We want to spread it out so that one trade, right, doesn't get us out of the game. All right. So, and the other thing too is that if we are the more capital we put on an individual trade, the more we need that trade to work out. All right. The more we need it to work out, the more it has to work out. All right. That's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure on us. A lot of pressure on the trade. All right. So it should be an amount that, guess what, if it goes against us, we take a loss, right? And we have our protective areas, right, we know that, right? But if we take, it shouldn't be a big deal. All right, it shouldn't be a big deal. And we what we need is a systematic process where the amount should be the same: 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%. All right. 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%. All right. All right. So one trade doesn't make you or break you. All right. Doesn't make you or break you. All right. And I know it doesn't sound like a lot. 2%, right? 2% for $1,000, right? Five. It doesn't sound like a lot, but your account will grow. So as you build those habits, right, trading 2%, 2%, 2%, we're managing risk. As we build that account, we continue to trade that fixed percentage. All right, that fixed percentage. Now we can have multiple trades. All right, and we haven't talked about this a lot, but we will. We will. All right, and that what that does is there's no attachment to that individual trade. All right, because we should not be. This is a great trade. This is a great trade. And if we're and I know you got out yesterday, but even with yesterday movement down, it's still held. It's a great trade here. This is a great trade. All right, this is a great trade. And here was the buy signal here. It gapped up yesterday. Even with the selling, it didn't close the gap. All right, so it's very strong. So I hate to see you guys get out of trades like this, right? It never filled the gap. Even yesterday it held it. And then today, look at this, it made a nice move up, right? It's nice markdown phase. This right here, all right, nice markdown phase. This right here will play tricks on you guys. All right, it will, right? Where if this goes, so Solomon, if this goes all the way up, you can't chase it. Don't get back in it. It's you're out of it, right? But if it goes to $14, $15, you're not going to be happy, right? And then you're going to second guess your other trading. All right. So it moves to $14 right here, right? Um, and 100%, I guarantee you're gonna regret getting out of it, right? Do you think that? Do you think so?
You're right, sir.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So just watch that, right? Don't, especially being new, don't overtrade. All right, don't overtrade. 2%, 2% in any particular given trade, and no more than 10% of your account. Once you get better, right? You've done this a while. You can increase that. All right, and then when when the trades are doing well. When the trades are doing well, you in it well, you're looking to scale up, you can do some things. You can do some things, okay? But just keep that in mind. Okay, and on Mondays we'll spend more time um, on money management, risk management. Okay, so Betty, let's take a look at LAC. All right, LAC. All right, Betty, what are you looking to do here? Let's see here. Looking for calls, okay. Do you know what sector? You know what sector it is? It's in, Betty. So it looks good. You got good support. Let me see if my join is working. It's not working. Yeah. So you got good support down here. All right. Good support down here. Good support down here. Right. It's in basic materials. Okay. Basic materials have been doing good. All right. So basic materials. Let's take a look here. Good job. So where's basic materials? All right. So basic materials is right here. Right. We got a buy signal that came in today. All right. Nice markup phase. Right. Nice markup phase. Let's draw it out. So we know the indexes are good. And let's take a look at the sector. So that's good, right? That's good. Broke resistance right here, buy signal right here. All right, so that's good. Basic materials, good. And basic materials, that's part of gold too. Gold, gold and silver, right? Here is gold right here. So that looks good also. All right, so good job. So let's take a look. All right, so it's breaking out of a downward trend line. All right, so that's good. All right, that's good. We do not have a buy signal yet. All right, and it gapped up in a big way. Gapped up. Let's open it up. All right, so it gapped up. Big green candle here. Buyers. It closed today at 25. Are you in it? Are you in it, Betty, or are you looking to get in? Are you in it? Or are you looking to get in? Yeah, this looks really good. Let's see here. We got to get past this consolidation in here, but just breaking out of this, just breaking out of this downward trend line. Okay. Um, okay. So get in this week. Okay. All right. If the market is holding tomorrow, yeah, you should be able to get in. All right. Now it doesn't have a buy signal. All right. But I know you don't have the system, but um, it is breaking out. On these breakouts, what you can look for is something similar to this on the breakout. So I would take a picture of this. All right. So take a picture of this so you can see the price action. Okay. It should give a buy signal soon. All right. It should give a buy signal, probably similar to, if you guys look here, let's move this up. All right, here. If you guys move this up here, right here, you will notice there was a buy signal that came in here, right here, a buy signal that came in right here. All right. So you're getting close to a buy signal. All right. All right. So you're getting close to a buy signal right here, Betty. Okay. So you might get a bit of it needs to hold. It's looking good. All right. So if you can if you can get about 20, let's see, 26 or so, you can get a buy signal. Like I said, this was a buy signal right here, right at 25. Buy signal came in here, right at 25, and here you are right there. Okay. All right. So good job. Good job. All right. Good job. A lot of consolidation though. It's got a lot of consolidation. Okay. But that doesn't mean you can't get a move like this, move like this, a move like this. Okay. And if the sector holds, basic material holds, if the market holds, you could get a decent move. Okay. All right. Good job. Any other stocks? Any other stocks?
Hi, David. This is Dean.
Hey,
Sorry, I'm in a
Dean.
meeting. Great, great.
Okay.
Can we look at EOSE? I'm gonna mute.
Okay. EOSE, Dean.
Yes,
EOSE.
yes.
E
Thank you.
EOSE. Okay. All right. All right. So, um, Dean, just go ahead and type your message in the chat here. So are you in it? Dean, let me hold on. Let's see here. Uh, okay. Okay. I see your message here. Okay. All right. Are you in it, Dean? Are you in it? Or are you watching it? Plan on getting in? Okay. All right. So now this is when we talk about the stock being strong, right? Now this is not exactly strong because it pulled back, but this is what we want on an up day, right? So Solomon, right? If you compare this your stock to this, right? With Dean's stock here, he had an up day today, and that's what we want. When the market is up, right? We need these stocks to be up, moving up. All right. Even like Betty's stock, right? Her stock also moved up today. All right. If they don't move up, then that's a problem, right? That doesn't mean we close the stock, but we need to watch it closely because if it's an up day, especially if it's a big up day, these stocks should be moving higher. Okay, so you had a red candle here. They held support. It held support. So Dean, pretty good job holding support right here, and that's pretty good support. All of this here, that's pretty good support. Red candle, it held. White candle, green candle, very good. Okay. You already have a buy signal, so you could get in. Then you can get in on this green candle here. Okay, you
That
can.
was my question because I saw it bounced off the support, and I was like, whoa, maybe now I should get in. So tomorrow I was planning
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get a
yeah,
position. Okay.
yeah. So now you're good, right? You got a green candle here, right? So it held support. You got white candles, right? You wait for that green candle, and ideally we want that candle to close green, right? So you're good. And as a matter of fact, you're getting a better price, right? The buy signal came in at 166, right? It closed at 147. All right. So absolutely, absolutely. And then you've got protection here. If you get in here, now if the market is up tomorrow, it might gap up, right? It might really get away from you. So keep an eye on it, right? Keep an eye on it. At the end of the day, could have been a great time. At the end of the day, you know, right? Would have been a good time to get in. All right. But that's fine. Watch it in the morning. And but yeah, you're good. If you notice here, and everyone, um, whenever the price holds support like this, when it holds support, right, holds support, right, we have a buy signal here already, and a green candle. That's very bullish. That's very bullish. Okay. And what's happened is this: they've a lot of this stop, traders will put their stop loss all in this area here, right? And they'll get kicked out of the trade before they push it higher. Okay, so good job, Dean. Good job finding this one. Good job. Right? And it's inexpensive too. All right. Good job. Good job. All right. We've got about a few more minutes. Any others? Any other symbols you guys want to take a look at? Keep building your watch list. Okay. You guys are doing a great job. All right. All right. Keep, building those. The market did well today. All right. So it bounced back from yesterday. All right. So if you guys look here, the Russell is actually breaking out of that resistance right here. Very nice. All right. We still don't have buy signals on the Dow and the S&P, but that's fine. The Nasdaq, we have a buy signal right here. So market's looking good. Okay. We needed some buying today. Absolutely needed some buying today to come in today. All right. If you guys are in positions, hold on to those positions. All right. All right. Hold on to those positions. All right. If you need, don't overtrade. Right. So be careful. If you need to, if you get in trouble, right? If you ever get in trouble with your trade, right? Get rid of the ones that are not doing well. All right. So don't hold the ones that are strong. If you ever get in a situation where you've got to clean things up, all right, stay with the ones that are strong, because we need those strong stocks. We need those strong trades to pay for our losses, our small losses. All right. All right. Otherwise, good job. And on Mondays, try to make that class on Mondays, okay? Because we're gonna go over some money management, and I'm excited about that. And Dean, thank you, Dean. Thanks for mentioning that. Okay, I think it's something that we need to work on. All right, guys. Take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So for mindset, trend following, and trading systems. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye bye.